Good morning. If you'd like to make yourselves comfortable for this meditation, either sitting on the floor, on a chair, or lying down, whatever feels right for you this morning. Make sure you're warm enough. And take a few moments to come to settle. Feeling into the base of your body, those parts of your body that are in contact with the surface beneath you. So that you feel quite connected, quite grounded. And being aware of the sensations of cloth or air against your skin. So that you really take some time to come into the body, noticing where you feel warm, where you feel maybe cool, where you feel heavy, where you feel light. Are there particular parts of the body that call out to you, call for your attention? And are you able to sit or lie here with all sensation, just as it is right now? Becoming aware of the breath, not wanting to change anything, simply noticing the air in your nostrils, down the smooth sides of your throat, and then any other movements your body makes as it receives the breath. And then as it returns the breath into the space around you. Maybe you notice that as you breathe in, there's a movement down through the base of the body, almost down to the tailbone. Just take a few breaths like this to notice this downward movement of energy on each breath in. But then you may begin to notice that at the same time, The breath in also brightens you, brightens up into your chest and your face and your shoulders. So every breath in grounds and uplifts you for the day. And you can draw your attention gradually to the exhalations, similarly noticing that as you breathe out, there is a grounding. There's a rooting and a connecting downwards. But that this same breath out also comes to support the spine, giving you a little lift, a little sense of dignity, delicacy. Can you stay a while and simply become absorbed in this flow of the breath and the upward, downward lift with each breath in and each breath out? And it may be that after a while you stop being the breather and you notice how your body breathes itself. Your body breathes itself with the morning. And as your body continues to breathe, are you aware of any dominant thoughts, any emotions? Maybe things don't feel that easy right now. Maybe there's something of a clamour of voices in your head. Maybe not. Maybe you're in deep peace. Can you simply notice these emotions, these thoughts, and notice how they feel in the body? Where do you feel them? And are you able to set them free to be here without pushing them away, however uncomfortable or tired you may feel with them? They will move, they will change. Nothing stays still. And then gradually dropping your attention into the space of your heart. So this might feel a little bit like you're sliding your attention down from your head into the heart space. And to begin with, simply notice what you find here. You might not find anything at all. might notice colour, shapes, physical sensations. And see if you can feel around, feel into the heart space and drop the thinking a little. Just put those thoughts that are still there probably, but just allow them to drift into the background. And give yourself over completely to what you find in the heart space. And can you come to maybe feeling or imagining the heart space as a ball, as a sphere? Maybe it's emitting a faint glow. And can you open the doors out through the front? So that any light from this sphere moves out into the space around you, but also that you're able to receive light back in. And then opening a door at the back of the heart space, right out through the back of the heart. And to the left and the right also. Just throwing open those doors. And then the attic and the cellar of your heart space, allow the doors to fling open. Not thinking, simply feeling into this opening out in all directions as you give and you receive love and light. And are you able to invite yourself into that space? And sometimes this can be quite difficult. It might help to imagine yourself as a young child, remember yourself as a young child or even baby. Or you might want to hold yourself in the heart space. Maybe cradling yourself and looking deep into your eyes, your own eyes. Allowing a deep sense of unconditional love, compassion to flood from you into yourself. Hold yourself close. So tender, so loving, so completely accepting. And as you continue with this focus, notice if there are any changes in sensation, in colour, in this space of the heart. Then inviting in somebody who you love unproblematically, someone you love completely. And it doesn't have to be a human being, it could be an animal, it could be a tree. Someone or something that when you imagine them or it, you just feel a rush of love, quite unconditional. And hold them very close, or it very close in this space of the heart. If it's a human or an animal, maybe looking deep into their eyes. And softening your gaze. And as you continue to convey unconditional love to this person, to this animal, to this thing, can you simply observe what happens in the space of the heart? What do you begin to feel? Maybe it's a sensation that spreads through the rest of your body. And then bringing to mind somebody who you don't know, somebody who you may have noticed whilst on a walk or in a shop, someone who you don't know anything about but you've seen during the day. And see if you can really picture them, their clothes, their features. And invite them into this space. And sometimes it can take a while. So can you be patient and just invite them in? And hold them in this space of unconditional love, compassion, softness. And maybe it helps you to look into their eyes. And you don't need to know them to feel this sense of love for them as another human being. Vulnerable, maybe strong, complex life story. And take a little longer with this person, noticing how it feels to shower compassion on somebody you don't even know. What happens when you do this? And don't worry if there's a struggle, just keep coming back into the center of the heart space. Now inviting in somebody who it's very painful, very difficult to invite in because maybe they've caused you harm. Maybe they've caused someone else harm. It doesn't need to be someone who's close to you. It could be anyone in the world who, when you think of them, it can feel very, very uncomfortable. So much so that you don't really want to invite them into this space. But what happens when you do? And it can really work here to imagine this person as a vulnerable child, born innocent. Can you bring yourself to look into their eyes and feel their innocence? And feel some love towards them. What happens when you do this? Try and stay with it for a few moments, however uncomfortable this might seem. Or maybe there's a change in the way you start feeling. Maybe you've begun to feel a bigger, more expansive sense of love that now begins to move outwards to invite the whole world, little bit by little bit. You could start with your house, your community. And again, don't think about this, just allow the feeling to spread, to emit a glow out through all of those doors flung open of your heart space. And for some people, this just naturally expands into a sense of the whole universe, unproblematically, and other people may find that this spread of compassion is more limited, get caught up in the detail, and it's all good. Can you bask in it? Bask in the glow of it? Because it's not yours, it's there for everybody. It's not an individual love at all. And then just taking a few moments to draw yourself back into your own individual heart space, into the flow of your natural breath, into the sensations of the physical body. And beginning to take a few slightly deeper breaths, a little bit of movement into the body. As you bring yourself out of this metta meditation, love and compassion meditation, which I hope you enjoyed. Feels quite important at the moment to find a way to nourish this side of things. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a lovely day.